Hello Parkland, I'm Simon Scott and I am really pleased to be here downtown talking to you all from right outside our Calgary office. As our country slowly recovers from COVID, I know many of you are looking forward to returning to your offices and beginning to collaborate once again face to face with your colleagues. I also realise that you might be wondering what returning to the workplace will look like. And so I'm here to show you some of the precautions the team is taking to help welcome you back safely and effectively. Although I'll be touring our Calgary office, much of what you see will be common across all of our Canadian offices. So follow me and I'll let you know what precautions the teams have been taking to help you come back safely. One of the first things you'll notice when you return to the office is directional signage. Lots of it. And each piece is designed to keep you and everyone around you safe. The other thing you'll notice will be people will be wearing face masks. In fact, when you're ready to return to the office, there'll be 5 just like this waiting for you. And we're going to strongly encourage you to wear this every time you're away from your desk. While these might hide the smiling and familiar faces of your co-workers, they really are an important precaution. The other thing to remember is your return to the workplace begins the minute you leave your home. And so if you're taking public transit, we're going to recommend you wear these. And when you leave public transit, we're going to recommend you sanitize your hands thoroughly. Do you remember the days when we used to pack into elevators like sardines? Well, for the time being at least, these days are behind us. And when you come back to your office, elevators will have far fewer people in them and capacity will be restricted. And this will vary depending on the size of the elevator in your office or even if you have one. But here in Calgary, for example, capacity will be limited to 3 people. Now, as tenants elsewhere in the building begin to also return to the workplace, we're going to continue to work closely with the building owners to closely monitor how many people are in the lobby areas and always try and ensure we have sufficient space to maintain a physical distance. Over the last few months, we've all become quite familiar with one-way signs and systems in grocery stores, and when you return to the office, you can expect something similar. There'll be markers on the floor depicting one-way traffic. There'll also be markers helping everyone maintain a safe 2-metre physical distance. To help ensure physical distancing, we will be reducing the number of available workstations in each of our offices. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we'll be moving furniture out, but you should expect that some desks will be unavailable. We'll be significantly increasing our cleaning and sanitisation protocols, and we'll be installing sanitisation stations like this all across our Canadian offices. We're also going to strongly encourage you to use them regularly to clean items like your hands, your workstations, your telephones and your computer mice. Each of our meeting rooms will also operate at reduced capacity, and we're doing that to both ensure collaboration but make sure you can maintain a safe physical distance. Our meeting rooms will also have a sanitisation station just like this one, and we'll encourage you to make sure you leave the meeting room safe and sanitary after each use. We're also taking steps to reduce the number of meetings that we host in our buildings full stop, particularly through discouraging external visitors. Common areas like our kitchens and cafes and lunchrooms will also function differently, either with reduced capacity and enhanced cleaning protocols, or in some cases they may be closed. As you can see behind me, items such as our glasses and our mugs and even our cutlery will be removed to help ensure everyone's safety. And so when you do return to the office, we encourage you to bring what you need from home. The final thing to draw your attention to are water machines and our single-serve coffee machines and even our fridges will all still be available for use, but we will ask you to use the sanitisation products provided to clean them after each use. For those of you ready to return to your office, we're looking forward to seeing you. But as you now know, things will look a little different. All of the steps that I've shared with you today align with current health guidelines and reflect the feedback that you shared with us through our recent survey. And each and every one of them is designed to keep us safe. For as much as our initial return to the office might feel unusual, I for one am looking forward to seeing many familiar faces. And of course to resuming my 59th Street candy habit. And so in the meantime, I encourage you all to stay safe, and I hope to see many of you soon.